Well, our red wine is reduced a little too much. The mezcal's really good. How many other YouTube videos do you see where people are washing their dishes as they're cooking? Probably not many. Probably a pretty good reason for that. All right, we're trying something a little different on YouTube today. Today I'm cooking. I found at our restaurant supply store, they had tenderloin at $9.49 a pound. Whenever I can get this stuff under $10 a pound, I jump on that deal. So we're going to try and make some steaks and let's see how this goes. All right, first thing I need to do when you buy these butcher packs like this is just clean them up. You got to get the big pieces of fat and silver skin off this. All right, so I got 4 nice steaks here. We'll use those tonight. Okay, we're going to save this stuff for another meal. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the trimmings here. All right, we're going to put this stuff away for another day. All right, next up I'm going to start on a red wine reduction sauce. All right, so I'm going to use the Instant Pot here to saute down some onions and garlic along with some herbs, and then start our red wine reduction. A little butter to get it started. And get some garlic. I got to get the paper off these garlic cloves, and the best way I've found to do that is just to smash them as much as I can. Like that. The paper peels right off, and it's ready to go in. That was about 5 cloves of garlic going in there. All right, I'm going to go in with a little bit of rosemary, dried rosemary. It's probably about 1/4 teaspoon. Do about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. All right, so we're going to get the oven started because I'm going to start cooking these and browning them in a frying pan, but then they're going to transfer to the oven to finish. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to go in with some wine and let it start reducing. I'm going to go in with about 1 cup to 1.5 cups. Yeah, it's probably closer to 2 cups. That'll be fine. All right, well, while that's reducing, I'm going to prepare one of my other sides. I'm going to do some of these baby potatoes or fingerling potatoes, just roasted in the oven with some seasoning. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon of oil, about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, just a little squeeze of balsamic vinegar glaze that I have, about a teaspoon of garlic, about a 1/2 teaspoon of rosemary, and about a 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Then just stir that up. All right, so there's 4 of us eating tonight, so I'm going to use 3 of these little potatoes each, and I'm going to slice them in half before I put them in this sauce. All right, and I'm just going to take those, stir them around, get them coated really well. I've placed these on the baking sheet with the curved side of the potato down. I just find they stick less when I cook them this way. For our other side, I found these baby carrots, these rainbow carrots. I'm going to use about 3 of these for each of us as well. Try and make sure everybody gets 1 of each color. These are already ready to go. I'm just going to toss them in a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper, and then put them on that same baking sheet. All right, so this is what it looks like. I'm about to get these started. I'm going to run these at 350 for about 45 minutes. All right, now before anybody thinks I'm cooking in a dirty pan, this is a carbon steel pan, and that's actually seasoning. You season it the same way you do a cast iron skillet. I'm going to get Mindy started first because she likes her steak well done. So I'm not really trying to cook them here. I'm just trying to get some color on them, get them browned up a little bit, and they'll actually cook in the oven. Well, our red wine is reduced a little too much, so I'm going to refill that and let it reduce again. It's just about a syrup now. And we're going to get Mindy's steak started. We're going to give her about a 20 to 25 minute head start on everybody else. So at this point, things are just cooking away in the oven. It's a good time to take a break and have some shots. Let's make this video a little more entertaining. I've got some mezcal here. It's very similar to a tequila. We tend to like mezcal a little better than tequila here. This is some stuff that I've actually aged here at home as well. It comes silver, but we've aged it for about a month to give it a little color and smooth it out a little bit. If you guys want to know more about that, leave me a comment or a message below, and I'd be happy to tell you more about it. So, cheers. I think our reduction is just a little bitter. I'm going to add a little simple syrup to it, about a tablespoon. If you haven't noticed by now, everything is about a tablespoon if I got to guess. All right, one is definitely not enough. We need another. Well, sometimes I like the silver stuff. Just anything without the worm. Just.
Yeah, we don't drink it with the worm.
No, I've had a few like that, but cheers. If you're wondering, we're chasing it with orange juice. Traditionally, you would use a orange slice, but we didn't have any, so we're using orange juice. All right, I'm going to pour my red wine reduction off into my measuring cup. I'm going to run it through this little strainer to catch the solids. I don't know if this is going to be anywhere near as good as that. I don't do this very often. We'll see how it tastes. But sometimes that's how you learn things. You got to try them. How many other YouTube videos do you see where people are washing their dishes as they're cooking? Probably not many. There's probably a pretty good reason for that, but we'll visit that another time.
Yeah. So if you've noticed that Craig does a lot of the cooking, sometimes I will help him with prep work and things like that. Things that I can sit here and do.
Not bad.
No,
You want to wash it down with some mezcal?
Sure.
All right.
That is pretty good though.
Good. I didn't screw it up.
We'll just have to see how it is with steak.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Hopefully that makes our video a little more entertaining.
Yeah.
We'll see in the near future.
Do you want to explain a little bit of the history or difference between tequila and mezcal for a lot of the people that may not know?
Well, we can do that, but let's do that in another video if you guys are interested. Just leave us a comment. This video is all about cooking. Are you good on mezcal or do you need more?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm
all
good.
Right. Let's clean up my mess.
So I know y'all can probably hear in the background one of our kids. He got done with a puzzle and he said, "Hey, Mama," or he came to me and said, "Excuse me, Mama," to get my attention, which is good. They don't really talk a whole lot, but we try to teach them the manners and things. And he says, "Excuse me, Mama," and I said, "What, Brandon?" He says, "Mama, can I go bounce, please?" I have to say, still to this day, that was the best thing we got him for Christmas. We got him one of those,
Just a mini tramp.
yeah, mini trampoline that you can use for workout that has a bar and everything. So he uses it, and it's in the playroom, and he loves it.
Let's go for a walk. Let's go and see it. We got a couple minutes before anything happens. All right, Brandon, you gonna bounce for all of us?
No.
Show me a good bounce. How high can you go? You normally touch the roof. I'm sure you guys could watch that all day, but let's get back to cooking.
I still gotta say, that was the best Christmas present.
I think you're right.
So with Brandon, on top of, being, having the autism and all of that, he also has ADHD. So having that trampoline to let him bounce and get that energy out is great. Because me being in the wheelchair, I can't necessarily go outside and do a lot of those, throwing a ball around with him or things like that. So this is great just to let him go in there and bounce some of that energy out.
Right, so it's time for me to start everybody else's steak. Mindy's steak has just reached 135 degrees. This is a good point for me to get ours started. She wants hers well done, which for those that don't know should register about 165. So we're gonna get ours going, and should be ready in about 20 minutes or so. Gonna have to make the house smoky again. Hopefully the smoke detectors don't go off.
Yeah, our smoke detectors are a little sensitive.
Very sensitive. All right, while I'm waiting on that, let's take a peek at how the potatoes and carrots are doing. They're getting there. They need a little more color. I think I'm gonna bump their temperature up a little bit. All right, now that we're hot, let's get these going. I'm gonna let those cook for about 2 minutes on each side. It's been about 2 minutes. We're gonna flip them over. Getting some nice color on that. All right, well that's been 2 minutes on this side as well, so we're gonna get this pan out, get ready to put these on in the oven. About 20 minutes, these should be a really nice medium rare. All right, Mindy, we got about 18 and a half minutes left, so tell everybody about the favorite meal I make you.
A favorite meal?
Yeah, what's your favorite thing? Whatever your favorite is. Putting you on the spot.
He's putting me on the spot because I love Italian. If you do steak, I like,
I asked for a favorite. Favorite is one.
I can't. If you do Mexican, it would probably be like a chicken rice.
Like a rice bowl?
Right. Where I can do like a little bit of Tostito scoped with it maybe for that crunchiness. Or if you like taco, it would be like a taco salad. If you do steak, I don't know. I'm kind of in between filet mignon and New York strip right now. So what is your favorite thing that you make at home?
The mezcal's really good.
No, food-wise.
Food-wise.
Yeah.
The cheesecake that I do in the Instant Pot, I like that a lot. I ripped that off from somebody else on YouTube, but we'll pull up their recipe and link to them if we do it. So I don't know, maybe a carne asada or a fajitas or something like that.
You do love your carne asada. So other than cheesecake, what's your favorite dessert?
Cannolis.
Yeah, but you haven't made cannolis at home.
No, I'm not going to be good at making cannolis. It's too much work in that.
Okay.
Not when I can buy them for $3 at Publix.
True. I do surprise him.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I am a soft spot for brownies.
Brownies?
Yes.
Yeah. You should have told me that like an hour ago. I could have started one.
But I'm a little bit picky on my brownies, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
I like my brownies to have either walnuts or pecans or,
Well, we got a lot of nuts in this house, so we definitely could have made you happy.
Yeah, we do. Yes, so but that's my favorite. If there's anything you are interested in seeing him make, if you've enjoyed this video thus far, please comment below and let him know if there's something in particular.
Yeah, I'll try and cook anything. Might not be right, might not be good, but I will try.
Yes, and our kids are not picky by any means.
No, they'll try and eat it.
They will.
Now, we got one that tried to eat out of the trash can, which is why it's locked up. All right, welcome back. Let's check on these and see where we're at. This one's Mindy's, and I've just been informed that she wants medium well, not well done, which medium well is about 155 to 160, and we're right about there. So let's call that good. Let's get the carrots and potatoes out. We can start plating this up. All right, let's start with the kids because they won't care if I mess theirs up. Well, this is what it looks like. All right, guys, what do you think?
My steak is done excellent.
Yeah.
The red wine was actually pretty good for your first attempt.
Yeah. Jonathan, what do you think?
Is it good? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay, what about you, Brandon? Thumbs up? Okay. All right, so I guess we got a winner. And have to make this again.